It's 11 in the morning, not too early, not too late. The kind of hour that lingers like a hand upon a face. Vanilla in the air is floating, soft as cream and quiet thought. And every worried part of me feels gentler than it did before. I turn my phone face down beside me, let the screen go dark and still. There are emails I could answer, there are things I haven't filled, but the cup is warm between my hands, and the song is low and sweet. And I'd rather let this little piece take a slow and easy seat. I don't need a bigger story, I don't need to chase the day. There's enough light in this hour to carry me a little way. Vanilla at 11, soft gold in the room, a quiet little heaven in the middle of the noon. Vanilla at 11, sweetness on the air, and everything I couldn't fix feels lighter sitting there. Let the world keep spinning, let it move without me. For a while I'll stay where the morning feels easy. Someone opens up the front door, rainless wind comes drifting through, clinks of glass and little footsteps, all the usual, all brand new. There's a comfort in repetition when the heart is felt too fast. A table song in painted sunlight make a moment built to last. I used to think that rest was lazy, like I always had to prove. Every hour had to matter, every day had to improve. But maybe being softly present is its own courageous art. Maybe slowing down enough is how you listen to your heart. No spotlight, no grand entrance, just a rhythm coming true. And that is more than enough to start the day anew. Vanilla at 11, soft gold in the room, a quiet little heaven in the middle of the noon. Vanilla at 11, sweetness on the air, and everything I couldn't fix feels lighter sitting there. Let the world keep spinning, let it move without me. For a while I'll stay where the morning feels easy. If joy arrives in small ways, I don't wanna miss a thing. The warmth around a coffee cup, the hush before the city sings, the way the light leans on the wall, the way the table holds me still, the way a simple hour can mend what effort never will. Vanilla at 11, a calm I didn't chase, a soft and steady brightness laying color on my face. Vanilla at 11, no reason, no excuse, just a little room to breathe and a little room to choose. To stay here with the moment, to let the silence bloom, and let this gentle sweetness follow me beyond the room. It's 11 in the morning, and the day is opening wide, with vanilla in the sunlight and a little peace inside. There's a table by the window where the light arrives so sweet. It falls across the plates and glasses like a secret meant for me. The toast is warm, the coffee's mellow, the city glows in cream and gold, and everything I thought was heavy feels a little less to hold. People pass and move in colors, bicycles and weekend shoes, a little dog, a rolled up paper, someone humming out a tune. And in the middle of this motion, there's a stillness I can trust, like the world has learned to soften, like the morning isn't rushed. Maybe I don't need a reason to let a simple moment stay. Maybe joy is just a table and the sunlight on a late cafe. Brunch by the window, slow light on my hands, a quiet kind of sweetness I don't have to understand. Brunch by the window, a song beneath the street, and every little ordinary thing feels beautifully complete. No fireworks, no warning, no thunder in the sky, just coffee, bread, and breathing, and a brighter state of mind. There's a fork against a porcelain plate, a glass of water shining clear, a paper bag with folded span glass cursor. City's barely waking up, a silver light is on the street. The door swings open with a little bell, and morning finds a seat with me. Steam is rising from the cup like a quiet thought I almost missed, and all the noise I carried in begins to loosen in the mist. The table holds a folded page, a pen, a book, a peaceful hour. Nothing grand is happening, and maybe that's the gentle power. The world can wait a little while, the rush can stay outside the door. Right now I only need this light, this wooden chair, this kitchen floor. I don't need a perfect day, I only need a softer start. A little warmth inside my hands, a little room inside my heart. Like the first cup of morning, you melt the edges of the day. Slow and golden, never forcing, just enough to pull me into place. Somebody laughs across the room, somebody turns another page. A plate is set, a spoon is dropped, small music in a smaller space. I like the way the ordinary learns to glow in rooms like these. No need to chase a miracle when peace arrives so easily. I used to think that better days would always enter making noise, but maybe they come gently dressed in little sounds and smaller joys, and buttered toast and roasted beans and sunlight on a ceramic rim, and not becoming someone else, but letting morning settle in. I don't need the world to stop, I only need this moment clear, where nothing asks too much of me. Span closer, like the first cup of morning, you melt the edges of the day. Slow and golden, never forcing, just enough to pull me into place. Through the window always wish it would. The bell above the doorway rings, a little laugh comes drifting through, and everything feels softer here, like the day begins brand new. There's a kindness in the silence before the city fills its name, a comfort in the simple sound of coffee brewing just the same. I sit beside the window glass and watch the street begin to wake, with sleepy eyes and open hands and all the time I didn't take. Maybe I was always looking for a feeling small and true, something warm enough to hold me like the morning always knew. Sunlight on the saucer, soft light on my sleeve. Nothing in this room is asking more of me than I can be. Sunlight on the saucer, warmth inside the air, and all the restless thoughts I carry feel lighter sitting there. No rush to be exceptional, no race I have to run, just coffee, breath and stillness, and a little bit of sun. A notebook waits beside my hand, but I don't write a single line. I let the quiet do the talking, I let the hour become mine. Someone stirs a cup of latte, someone folds a paper closed, and in the hush between those moments I feel the gentlest kind of hope. I used to think the best days happen with a spark too bright to miss, but now I know how beauty gathers in ordinary rooms like this, in the patience of a morning, in the hum of milk and steam, in the way a little sunlight can make a tired spirit dream. Maybe peace is not a promise, maybe peace is just a place where the light can reach your table and the calm can touch your face. Sunlight on the saucer, soft light on my sleeve. Nothing in this room is asking more of me than I can be. Sunlight on the saucer, warmth inside the air, and all the restless thoughts I carry feel lighter sitting there. No rush to be exceptional, no race I have to run, just coffee, breath and stillness, and a little bit of sun. The world can keep on turning, the clocks can move ahead, but I will stay inside this moment where the gentler thoughts are fed, because there is something healing in a morning moving slow, in the quiet way the daylight touches everything it knows. Sunlight on a saucer, morning in my hands, a softer kind of living that my heart still understands. Sunlight on a saucer, bright against the room, and for a little while I feel like I have space enough to bloom. No rush to be exceptional, no need to overcome, just coffee, breath and stillness, and a little bit of sun. Sunlight on the saucer, the day has just begun, and I am learning how to love a life that starts this soft and warm. There's something in the way the hours begin to loosen after 3, like the day has stopped pretending it was ever in a hurry. The chairs, the cups, the low-lit counter, everything's glowing soft, and the sunlight on the window looks like it could lift me off. I've been carrying too many half-finished thoughts from men, but the room is full of patience and a quiet, easy tune. So I set my worries down beside the spoon and folded page, and let the slowly turning daylight talk me out of my own cage. Nothing has to change completely for a moment to be kind. Sometimes all it takes is sunlight falling gently through your mind. slow tilting afternoon, golden on the wall. Nothing really happens, and that might be best of all. A slow tilting afternoon, coffee cooling in my hand, and somehow all the pieces feel easier to understand. No race against the evening, no need to figure out, just the comfort of the sunlight taking all the sharpness out. A bicycle goes past the window, someone lingers by the door. There's a little burst of laughter, then the cafe hums once more. It's a world of tiny details, but they shine enough for me. The clink of glass, the weight of silence, the mercy in simplicity. I don't need to name the feeling, I just know it helps me stay in a kinder conversation with the shape of my own day. All the pressure to be certain, all the fear of falling behind, loses some of its importance in the softer frame of mind. Maybe peace is not dramatic, maybe peace is not profound, maybe peace is just a sunlight and a low familiar sound. A slow tilting afternoon, golden on the wall. Nothing really happens, and that might be best of all. A slow tilting afternoon, coffee cooling near my hand, and somehow all the pieces feel easier to understand. No race against the evening, no need to figure out, just the comfort of the sunlight taking all the sharpness out. I used to think the beautiful would always ask for more, but now I know a quiet room can open every door. To patience, ease and breathing, to letting little moments bloom, to finding what I needed in a table, light and tune. A slow tilting afternoon stays a little while, long enough to soften every corner of my smile. A slow tilting afternoon, warmth across my skin. By the time the daylight fades, I feel whole again within. No thunder, no confession, no miracle in view, just a softly leaning hour and a little peace come true. The day goes on around me, but the light has done its part. A slow tilting afternoon has steadied up my heart. Half past 4 and all the daylight turns to ember on the wall. The room is full of quiet gold and shadows growing long and small. A cooling cup, a softened song, a page I barely meant to read. And in this slow and leaning hour, there is less of me that needs. The city keeps on moving by, and little flashes through the glass. But here inside, the air is easy and the sharper feelings pass. A chair creaks softly somewhere near, a spoon rests lightly in a cup, and all the noise I brought with me begins to loosen, giving up. Nothing has to happen for this moment to be kind. Sometimes all the light can do is gently rearrange your mind. Half past 4 and the day goes soft, like it finally found a gentler way to carry what it lost. Half used to miss these middle hours, always waiting for the night, thinking beauty only happened under louder, brighter light. But there is something so forgiving in the hush before the dusk, like the afternoon is telling me to leave the pressure where it was. The window holds a fading sky, the table holds my easy hands, and I don't need to solve tomorrow to exactly understand what peace is made of in this place. A little warmth, a little song, a little time that asks for nothing, and still somehow it makes me strong. Nothing here is changing, yet I feel myself grow still, like the late light knows exactly how to bend around my will. 4:30 and the day goes soft, like it finally found a gentler way to carry what it lost. 4:30, golden in the room, and every little ordinary thing feels like it's in bloom. No need for revelation, no need to want much more. I could stay forever. At 4:30, maybe not every answer has to come in words. Maybe some arrive as sunlight on the edge of what is heard. A quiet room, a slower breath, a heart not trying to perform, and somewhere in that easy stillness I begin to feel reborn. 4:30, and I'm still here, letting all the restless parts of me become a little clear. 4:30, warmth across the floor, and in this golden kind of silence I don't need to ask for more. No need for revelation, no need to close the door. I could live a little longer at 4:30. 4:30, the light lane shine, no need to little tenderness. The afternoon is leaning slowly into honey-colored light. There's a shadow from my coffee, stretching long and thin and bright. The louder parts of day are fading into softer, slower air, and I can feel my thoughts unwinding in the warmth that gathers here. The window frames a moving city, but inside the room is still. A page turns over, ice cubes settle, a quiet song bends to my will. No one asked me to be faster, no one needs me somewhere else. For a little while the sunlight lets me simply be myself. Maybe peace is not a distance, maybe peace is just a chair, and the afternoon admitting there is time enough to spare. Where the sun stayed, I stay too, in the golden hush of 4 o'clock, with a softer point of view. Where the sun stayed on the table and the floor, I found a kind of calm I hadn't really known before. No rush, no heavy weather, no voice I had to chase, just a little light remaining, and a room that gave it space. Outside the traffic keeps on moving, still shine in gentler ways, like the touch of late day brightness on the most familiar things. I used to overlook these hours, thinking beauty came at night, with the city dressed in neon or in louder, brighter lights. But there's something so forgiving in the way the daylight bends, like it knows the day was difficult and comes back soft again. No grand lesson, no conclusion, just a slower beating heart, and the light upon this table, putting restless thoughts apart. Where the sun stayed, I stayed too, in the golden hush of 4 o'clock, with a softer point of view. Where the sun stayed on the table and the floor, I found a kind of calm I hadn't really known before. No rush, no heavy weather, no voice I had to chase, just a little light remaining and a room that gave it space. Maybe I don't amber in the glass and gold upon the street. The hour before the evening always feels a little sweet. There's a softness in the silence, there's a kindness in the air, and the daylight lay so gently, like it knows I needed care. The ice is slowly melting, the pages barely turned. The room is full of quiet things that ask for nothing in return. A chorus from the speaker, a chair that lightly moves, and the city looking warmer in its late afternoon blues. You don't have to call it magic, you don't have to make it grand. Sometimes love looks like an hour that sits lightly in your hands. Amber in the glass, sunset in the drink, everything around me moves a little slower than I think. Amber in the glass, warmth along the rim, and the whole wide world grows softer at the edges, at the brim. No dramatic ending, no dazzling display, just the beauty of the light before it slips away. There are strangers by the counter, there are footsteps by the door, someone writing in a notebook like they've been here before. And I wonder if they feel it, this ease between the hours, the way the day goes quiet and gives back some of its power. I have been so full of trying, so determined to be fine, that I almost missed the comfort of a simple pause in time. But the room is full of mercy, and the light is full of grace. So I let the calm collect itself and ask you why. Some things become more beautiful the closer they are to goodbye. Amber in the glass, sunset in the drink. Everything around me moves a little slower than I think. Amber in the glass, warmth along the rim, and the whole wide world grows softer at the edges, at the brim. No dramatic ending, no dazzling display, just the beauty of the light before it slips away. Maybe endings aren't so lonely when they arrive this warm. Maybe fading can be lovely when it comes in gentle forms, like shadows on a tabletop, like evening through a tune, like learning not to fear the dark when gold has filled the room. Amber in the glass, last light on the wall. Nothing here is shouting, yet I feel it after all. Amber in the glass, peace inside my chest, and the late afternoon is teaching me the slower way is best. No dramatic ending, no dazzling display, just the beauty of this hour and the warmth. 5 o'clock glow on the window, spilling slow across the floor, turning every cup and shadow into something warm once more. The day is not completely over, but it's gentler than before, like the world has found a softer voice just outside the cafe door. A spoon is resting in a saucer, a book is open by my hand. The city moves in amber flashes, too far away to make demands. And in this hour of lowering sunlight, I can finally feel the space between the noise I carried with me and the calm now on my face. Nothing has to change completely for a heart to settle down. Sometimes all it takes is golden light falling softly through the sound. 5 o'clock glow, stay a little while, lay your gold across the table and you're quiet in my smile. 5 o'clock glow, warm against the glass, turning every tired feeling into something that can pass. No grand revelation, no need to ask for more, just a song, a cup, a little light at 5 o'clock once more. There's a hush between the people, like everyone can feel it too. The way the late sun makes a room look kinder than the whole day knew. A barista wipes the counter slowly, a chair moves softly near the wall, and every little ordinary sound feels beautiful and small. I used to hurry through these hours, trying to outrun the dark, but now I know the fading daylight leaves its color in the heart. There is comfort in the slowing, there is grace in letting be. A cup half full, a page half turned, a little more of breathing free. Nothing here is asking loudly, nothing here is hard to hold. Just the afternoon going tender, just the room turning into gold. 5 o'clock glow, stay a little while. Lay your gold across the table and you're quiet in my smile. 5 o'clock glow, warm against the glass, turning every tired feeling into something that can pass. No grand revelation, no need to ask for more. Just a song, a cup, a little light at 5 o'clock once more. Maybe peace is not an answer. Maybe peace is just a place where the late sun finds your shoulders and the silence finds your face. Maybe healing looks this simple. Maybe this is all I need. A room that doesn't rush my thoughts. A little warmth, a little ease. And when the sky begins to darken, I won't be afraid to let it do, because this hour's left its color on the table and on me too. In the glow before the evening, I can feel the whole day bend into something softer, slower, like a kind and quiet friend. 5 o'clock glow, you don't have to stay. You have already made this ordinary hour a softer place to stay. 5 o'clock glow, shining through the room, turning all my restless thinking into something less consumed. No grand revelation, no need to close the door. Just a song, a cup, a little light at 5 o'clock once more. Golden, calm and low, teaching me the sweetest things are often small and slow. 5 o'clock glow, before the daylight goes, you leave a little warmth behind in everything you touch and know. 5 o'clock glow on the window, fading softly from the floor. And I am lighter than I was when I first walked through the door. Raindrops are riding on the window, silver lines that drift and run. The streetlights blur into the weather, and the day is quietly undone. A mug is warming both my hands, steam is folding through the air. And in this little room of amber, I can finally feel repair. Umbrellas gather by the doorway, coats are dripping near the chair. Someone shakes the rain off softly, someone orders something warm in there. The city sounds more distant now, like everything has lowered down. And I don't mind the storm outside when this soft light is all around. Rain has its own language, low and steady, calm and deep. It doesn't ask for anything, it only tells the night to breathe. Raindrops and mugs and a song that moves like smoke, a little bit bit of comfort for the parts of me that broke. Raindrops and mugs, the window and the street, a rainy kind of tenderness wrapped in coffee heat. Let the city keep on shining through the water, through the blur. For tonight I'll stay inside where the quiet feels secure. Of all the tired evenings that arrive without a name, the kind that leave your shoulders heavy, though the whole day looked the same. And maybe that's why places like this matter more than they appear. A chair, a cup, a softer song can hold us all together here. There's a comfort in the weather when it gives you room to stay. When the rain excuses slowness at the weary end of day. I don't need a grand solution, I don't need the sky to clear. I only need this moment and the warmth I'm finding here. Rain as a way of loosening what I held too tightly in. And every drop against the glass sounds like you can rest again. Raindrops and mugs and a song that moves like smoke. A little bit of comfort for the parts of me that broke. Raindrops and mugs, the window and the street, a rainy kind of tenderness wrapped in coffee heat. Let the city keep on shining through the water, through the blur. For tonight I'll stay inside where the quiet feels secure. Maybe healing is in sunlight, maybe healing can be rain. Maybe tenderness is learning how to sit with softer pain. How to let a storm be weather, not a measure of your worth. How to find a little heaven in a candle-colored earth. Raindrops and mugs, the room is warm and low, and all the things I couldn't name are easier to let go. Raindrops and mugs, the night is kind to me, and even through the cloudy glass there's beauty I can see. Let the rain keep falling, let the evening gently stir. I have found enough for now in the quiet and the warmth of her. Raindrops on the window, steam above the cup, and in this rainy evening I feel myself soften up. Blue rain on the avenue, warm lights in the glass. The evening wears a silver coat and lets the whole day pass. I step inside with tired shoes, a little water on my sleeve, and find a room of low-lit calm that asks me only just to breathe. The windows blur the traffic lines and a ribbon's red and gold. The counter glows, the cups are stacked, the music moves so soft and slow. An umbrella folds beside the door, a chair scrapes gently on the floor, and all the things I couldn't carry feel less heavy than before. Rain knows how to quiet what the daylight made too loud. And there is something kind about being hidden in a cloud. Blue rain, warm lights, coffee in my hands, a little shelter for the soul when nothing goes as planned. Blue rain, warm lights, neon through the pain, and all the thoughts that hurt too much go softer with the rain. No need to call it healing, no need to make it right. Sometimes all you really need is blue rain, warm lights. Someone reads beside the window, someone stares into their tea, someone smiles at no one really, and that somehow comforts me. We are all just passing through with weather in our coats and hair, looking for a place to put the weight we didn't mean to wear. There are nights that don't feel lonely, even when you're on your own, when the room itself is gentle and the silence feels like home. The piano and the rainfall trade their lines so naturally, like they know that tired hearts need simple kinds of company. Rain knows how to loosen what I held too close all day, and the warmth inside this little room lets the sharper edges fade. Blue rain, warm lights, coffee in my hands, a little shelter for the soul when nothing goes as planned. Blue rain, warm lights, neon through the pain, and all the thoughts that hurt too much go softer with the rain. No need to call it healing, no need to make it right. Sometimes all you really need is blue rain, warm lights. Tomorrow has its questions, tomorrow has its speed, but tonight I have this slower song, and that is all I need. To sit inside the weather without trying to escape, to let the dark be beautiful, to let the rain reshape. Blue rain, warm lights, the city shining through, a softer kind of evening than the one I thought I knew. Blue rain, warm lights, the room is low and kind, and with every drop against the glass I leave some weight behind. No need to call it healing, no need to win the fight. Sometimes all you really need is blue rain, warm lights. Blue rain, blue rain on the avenue, warm lights in the glass, and for a little while tonight I let the whole day pass. coat across the back of the chair and tiredness I can't explain. The evening came in gray and dripping with wet sidewalks and traffic lights, but here inside the room is golden, like the storm forgot the night. A low lamp goes above the counter, spoons and dishes softly ring. Someone laughs and then goes quiet while the speaker starts to sing. I sit down like I've been expected, like this place has kept my name, for the nights that feel too heavy, for the days that end the same. Some evenings do not ask for answers, they only ask you not to run, to sit beside your quiet feelings till they loosen one by one. Umbrella by the door, rain on the glass outside, a little room of warmth where all my restless thoughts can hide. Umbrella by the door, coffee in my hands, and suddenly the hardest day feels easier to stand. No need to say I'm fine, no need to speak at all. This rainy evening knows me better than I thought. The city keeps on shining through it, red and white and pale cafe gold, and every drop along the window turns the night to something slow. I think about the things I'm carrying, the words I didn't get to say, and how a softer kind of silence can take their heavier weight away. Not every sadness needs a witness, not every ache must be explained. Sometimes all you need is shelter and the blessing of the rain, a place that lets you breathe more deeply, a song that barely moves the air, a cup that keeps your fingers warm and tells you not to disappear. Some evenings are for mending, in ways too quiet to describe. Just the rain, the room, the music, and the miracle of staying alive. Umbrella by the door, rain on the glass outside, a little room of warmth where all my restless thoughts can hide. Umbrella by the door, coffee in my hands, and suddenly the hardest day feels easier to stand. No need to say I'm fine, no need to speak at all. This rainy evening knows me better than I thought. Tomorrow might be brighter, or maybe just the same, but tonight I'm not afraid of that. Tonight I found a flame in the hum of low conversation, in the shine of wet black streets, in the fact that peace can find me in a chair and something sweet. Umbrella by the door, rain easing down at last. The night is still uncertain, but the sharpest part is past. Umbrella by the door, a light I didn't chase, just enough to help me find my breathing, find my place. No need to say I'm fine, no need to prove a thing. This little rainy refuge is all the grace I need. Umbrella by the door, the city settling slow, and in the warmth behind the window I let the evening go. The city sings in water tonight. Streetlight halos blur and bend. Cars move by like passing comets, then dissolve and start again. There's a hush beneath the weather, like the world has lowered its voice. And this little cafe glowing feels like some forgiven choice. A candle flickers near the register. Shadows lean across the wall. There's a melody so tender I can barely call it small. It moves through cups and coats and whispers, through the rain against the pane. And the noise inside my chest begins to loosen with the rain. Let the evening hold me gently. Let the storm become a song. I have carried enough daylight, I can set it down this long. City rain lullaby, sing the neon soft and low. Make the tired corners of my heart a kinder place to go. City rain lullaby, hum along the window frame. Wash the dust from all my thoughts and leave them light as rain. No thunder in the feeling, no drama in the blue. Just the quiet of a rainy night and a song that carries through. I don't need to call somebody, I don't need to fill the air. There is comfort in the closeness of a room that lets you care for yourself in smaller ways, with a slower sip and steadier breath, with the mercy of not hurrying at the aching end of stress. The barista wipes the counter, someone gathers up a scarf. A late train hums beyond the blocks. A stranger lets out half a laugh. And somehow all these little fragments make the world feel safe enough. Like no one here is asking me to be anything but soft. Let the rain keep writing silver, let the windows blur the light. I can be a little fragile in the shelter of this night. City rain lullaby, sing the neon soft and low. Make the tired corners of my heart a kinder place to go. Oh, city rain lullaby, hum along the window frame. Wash the dust from all my thoughts and leave them light as rain. No thunder in the feeling, no drama in the blue. Just the quiet of a rainy night and a song that carries through. Maybe peace is not the absence of the clouds above my head. Maybe peace is being certain I can rest here anyway instead. Maybe warmth is not the weather, maybe warmth is where you stay. When the world is cold and shining at the softly breaking day. City rain lullaby, stay a little longer now. Lay your silver hands upon my tired and restless brow. City rain lullaby, city rain lullaby. The night is deep and slow, and every drop against the glass feels like something kind I know. No thunder in the feeling, no drama in the blue. Just the quiet of a rainy night and a song that carries through. The city keeps on dreaming, the rain keeps leaves time outside, and in this little room of amber I let my heart beat right.
After the rain on the window, there's a clearer kind of light. The storm has left the glass in silver and the streets in soft and white. The evening feels more open now, though the clouds still drift above. Like the world has cried a little and come back gentler from it all. My cup is almost empty, but the warmth is in my hands. The room is full of quiet endings that I somehow understand. A chair pushed in, a floor half shining, a song that lingers near the close. And all the things I could not settle feel lighter than they did before. Maybe every storm leaves something not broken but made new. A softer edge around the night, a different kind of truth. After the rain on the window, the whole street seems to glow. Like even sadness leaves behind a softer place to go. After the rain on the window, there's calm in every line, and all the little fractured thoughts are falling back in time. No need to call it healing, no need to make it grand. Sometimes it's just a rainy night and a warm cup in your hands. Outside the puddles keep the colors red and amber, white and blue, and every passing headlight makes them shimmer into view. Inside the room is nearly closing, but not quite ready yet. There's a sweetness in the almost, and I'm not prepared to forget. I think about the day behind me and how hard I held it all, as if I had to stay unshaken, as if I could not slip or fall. But rain reminds me nothing bright was ever meant to stay untouched. And maybe there is beauty in a heart that still feels much. Maybe strength is not in hiding, maybe grace is letting through the weather, all the feeling, and the better self in you. After the rain on the window, the whole street seems to glow. Like even sadness leaves behind a softer place to go. After the rain on the window, there's calm in every line, and all the little fractured thoughts are falling back in time. No need to call it healing, no need to make it grand. Sometimes it's just a rainy night and a warm cup in your hands. Tomorrow will arrive regardless, with its lists and moving trains. But tonight the world is quieter, washed clean by evening rain. And I have learned that tenderness can come when I let go. Not all at once, not all in life. past the late and lovely gloom. After the rain on the window, my breathing settles slow, and every drop that traced the pain has helped me let things go. No need to call it healing, no need to understand. Sometimes it's just a rainy night and a warm cup in your hands. After the rain, the window after the storm, the glow after a long and restless day, a softer way to go.